I was reading one author who said, it's kind of like feeling we are caught in a perpetual state of entering a junior high school cafeteria right now. And I thought that is very true. And we know, again, that life has many challenges as well. So there's that uncertainty when we're entering positive things. And there's also uncertainty when we're entering hard things. Rebecca and I, we lead a wonderful Thursday small group. And, there was just some hard stuff that was shared there this week. And again, we don't divulge any of that publicly, obviously. That's confidential. But it is fair to say, there's just hard stuff that comes up in a group that people are wrestling with. And even there, as I'm entering that group on Thursday night, little bit of fear, little bit of hope, both together. And yet there's this grace that people can just hold. The life isn't perfect. And sometimes even life falls apart. As was said in this beautiful advertisement for tacos. It's okay if you fall apart. Sometimes tacos fall apart and we still love them. I like that idea because it is this acknowledgement that there are times when life clearly falls apart. Clearly falls apart. And then he uses this word. This is your inheritance. That is a complete flip, folks. That is, just let that settle in for a minute. It's not an inheritance of heaven as like this grand gift wrapped in a bow filled with bright, shiny things. It's this gift of connection. It's this gift of reaching out to the margins. And it's not about God commanding us to go to the margins. It's about God saying, you will find me and your brothers and sisters on the margin. Two is one there. You will find me on the margins. Not commanding you to go to the margins. You want to find God? Go to the margins. And to do that, we have to go beyond the frontiers of our ignorance. We have to shift those things. I've never been in a group setting, or even in a counseling setting, where somebody said something that was bone-crushingly hard, and that somebody came up with this brilliant piece of advice that they interjected right there, and all of a sudden the situation was better. Never have seen that happen. There are many times, again, we looked at the list, many times when we can show up with something, and many times we can't. Wisdom is knowing the difference. Think about that, folks. The frontiers of our ignorance are out there, right? And so is this great commitment that we should hold to discovery, to step out to the margins. And what can we find there? Boy, that's incredibly exciting stuff. See, frontiers, right? Frontiers should call out the whole idea of discovery in us. And how do we discover each other again, like out there? Yep, fear and hope both showing up the whole time. Like there's the vision. I think that's what Jesus is calling us to. That particular way of seeing the world. It's why when I think about it sometimes, one of the nicest compliments somebody ever gave, about you, our congregation, is they said, when I walked into the congregation, it was like they'd been waiting for me all along. How many people do you know who need that kind of home? When that step can be taken collectively, which is what our task is, I think. When that step can be taken collectively, look at what we find there. Insights and joy. Insights and joy. So in other words, I'm able to see the world even better. I'm able to understand the world more. And I'm able to find this rhythm of joy.